Balancing the grind with the life you deserve. 50 plus hours, that's the average grind for so many people today. 50 hours given away every week to bosses, to meetings, to deadlines that never really end. And when people finally get home, what's left? Just enough energy to collapse on the couch, like maybe scroll a little, maybe eat something quick, and then repeat the same cycle tomorrow. We've trained ourselves to show up for work, but somewhere along the way, we forgot how to show up for ourselves. We live under this illusion that we'll rest when we're done, but we're never done. The inbox never empties. The projects never stop. The grind has no finish line. And if you're not careful, your entire life becomes an endless loop of alarms, commutes, and obligations without any real living in between. The solution isn't more hours in the day. The solution is putting the hours you already have into the right categories. Every week, every life needs 3 buckets: rest, play, and build. Rest is what recharges you. Sleep, stillness, recovery. Without it, you eventually shut down. Play is what keeps you human. Friends, laughter, joy, hobbies. It's what makes life worth showing up for. Build is what moves you forward. Side hustles, skills, projects, dreams. This is where your future lives. And notice what's not in those buckets. Work. Work matters. It pays the bills. But if your identity lives only in that one category, then you're not really living. You're just existing inside someone else's schedule. Most people hear the word balance and imagine equal hours for everything. Equal time for work, family, health, hobbies. That's a myth. Balance isn't equality. Balance is rhythm. Think about music. A song isn't powerful because every instrument gets the same space. A song is powerful because of its timing, its flow. Sometimes the bass carries, sometimes the vocals stretch, sometimes the drums dominate. That's what gives it life. Life is the same. Some weeks demand more grind, others demand more recovery. The key isn't perfection, it's rhythm. One way to protect your rhythm is the 3-2-1 rule. 3 days a week, build. At least 1 hour dedicated to your side hustle, your skill, your future. 2 days a week, play. See friends, laugh, be human again. 1 day a week, rest, fully without guilt. No sneaky emails, no pretending to recharge while still thinking about work. Just real recovery. That leaves 1 flex day because life always interrupts. This rhythm changes everything. It doesn't matter how many hours your job takes. What matters is that you still carve out hours for yourself. Now let's talk about side hustles. This is where people often get it wrong. Too many start things they don't enjoy just because they're trending or because someone online said it was profitable. But if you hate it, you'll quit. The real test is simple. If your hustle doesn't pull you in stronger than Netflix, it's the wrong one. A side hustle should give you energy, not drain what little you have left. And forget the myth of overnight success. Progress compounds. 1 consistent hour a day for a year will take you further than 100 frantic hours in a single month that you abandon the next. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every week to see if it's growing. You water it, you protect it, you give it time. This is how lives change, not in explosions, but in steady compounding effort. But here's the warning. The danger of overwork isn't just exhaustion, it's erosion. Your relationships erode when you're never fully present. Your health erodes when stress becomes the baseline. Your creativity erodes when you stop feeding it, until one day you wake up and realize you built a career but lost yourself in the process. That's what happens when everything goes into work and nothing goes into rest, play, or build. But when you guard your rhythm, when you commit blocks of time to yourself, you stop giving everything away. Work becomes the engine, not the cage. So the challenge is this. The next time you look at your calendar, don't just ask, when do I work? Ask, when do I rest? When do I play? When do I build? Because at the end of your life, no one will measure you by how many hours you logged for someone else's company. You'll be remembered for what you created, for what you enjoyed, for how much of yourself you kept alive along the way. Don't give all your best hours away. Give some back to your future. Give some to joy. Give some back to you. Thank you.